Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Farming Simulator 22. Want to wish a happy Mother's Day to those who it applies. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday and appreciate you spending some time with us if that's what you've chosen to do today. Hope you had some time with family and with kiddos and got to do something nice for the day. So we are back in Michigan and the Frankenmuth map. I haven't queued into the game yet because there was an update to the map and I wanted to read that off to you guys. Excuse me for a second while I sip on some high quality H2O from Bobby Boucher. Was eating some peanut butter M&Ms. It's peanut butter M&M time. Peanut butter M&M time. Something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look here. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you'll enjoy the video and like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord, link in the description below, so you can see my Steam library, Tower 3D Pro library, make game requests, discuss this and other games, share your stories about your farms and pictures of your cars and stuff like that. Also, donations are greatly welcome and appreciated. We're working towards getting a webcam in case you guys want to see my ugly mug up on the screen. Well, I'm not going to say it's an ugly mug. I've seen worse. Seen better, but you know, what have you. Let's see how far behind is my... Oh, that helps. There. Okay, so you can see what I see, or I see what you'll see. Very good. Okay, so the updates to the map. Frankenmuth. Changelog 1.5.0.0, or Z.Z for those of you over in the kingdom. Water added to ditches. Those ditches that I love so very much. Buyable land adjusted to open up more forestry areas. Contracts for train, not a train, but train, going to Goldcrest Valley have been removed. That's good, because we don't like having to rent the train, because I don't think that's applicable to this whatsoever. That's not how it works in real life. You go sell your stuff at a silo along the tracks, and the train comes along however often and picks it up and takes it off. You are not a qualified locomotive engineer. Thank you very much. Leave that to the engineer people, or go play Microsoft Train Simulator. I'm just saying, that's facts of life, right? There's schooling required and all kinds of stuff there. You may get away with driving trucks and stuff around the farm and around, you know, on the farming roads in your town, but you're not going to get away with trying to drive a train. No. All right, so Goldcrest Valley has been renamed to Birch Run Township, which is kind of cool. I guess that may tie in with Frankenmuth. I haven't looked up Frankenmuth on the map. I would guess there's a real place, but I don't know. Maybe when you guys take a look. Lighting in placeable sheds has been adjusted. Added AI splines for better navigation using the AI. Custom crop calendar added. That should be fun to check out. Corn can harvest in December. Oh, okay. Kind of cold in Michigan in December. I'm guessing this farm is not in the UP, which would be the Upper Peninsula. That's the northern part, up along the Canadian border, as opposed to the southern part, which is along the Great Lakes. Sugar beets can start harvest in September, because you can wake me up when September ends. Snow mask removed where buildings were placed, which is nice. There's too many games. I know one of the worst in regards to it is one of my favorites, Life is Feudal Forest Village. When it snows in the buildings, and that's not cool. It's a detail thing, people. Get it right. Right? Crop price is adjusted for train sell point to make more rewarding. So we're gonna have to figure that out, because again, if you just took them to the train point and you sold there, that'd be one thing. If you have to sell it there, then rent the train, then take it to Birch Run Township, or Goldcrest Valley, or Waka Waka Doo Doo, yeah, then I'm kind of not interested, because that costs a lot of money to rent the train when you wouldn't actually ever rent the train. See what I'm saying here? I'm not going to play the game that way. Very simple. Custom soil map added for precision farming DLC. Yeah. I really don't have much intention on doing Precision Farming DLC. It's kind of a little bit too much tree hugger stuff for me. So, yeah. New save not required for update. Old saves will continue to work with updated map. I updated already. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I updated it already. It's showing it's updating. So let's give that a minute to update, and then we'll jump in and see. I'm pretty sure I updated it. So, oh, look, here's the map of Michigan. And if you look, this portion up here that I'm circling with my mouse pointer, that is the UP. That's the Upper Peninsula, as opposed to this lower part. Yeah. So while we're doing that, and I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background, my dishwasher's running about 6 feet over there. It's on the back side of the microphone, but this microphone, I think, may pick up stuff pretty good. So my apologies. It should be done shortly. Should be done shortly. All right, let's look at Google Maps, and let's look up Frankenmuth. Aha! There's a Frankenmuth, Michigan. All right, here's Frankenmuth, Michigan. All right, let's go to the satellite map here and see what this looks like. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. A river runs through it. Apparently, this is a area of it's a German settlement. I don't know. The name might have given that away. Doesn't sound like Japanese. So, because I speak enough Japanese to know it's not Japanese. There's a high school. There's a bunch of farms, a bunch of yards and stuff. Okay, the map's updated, so let me cut the chatter in that regard. Let's back out here and let's go load it. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I think I downloaded a couple of new Willy Foo stuff here. Let's pull that up. Not doing the cloth stuff. I may wind up having to get a case or a Massey Ferguson tractor here before it's all said and done. Why is that, A-Train? Because I want a large tractor with dual look, they've got the Terminator seeder system. I want a large tractor with dual narrow wheels. Put that in. And there's all the John Deere stuffs. Yeah. No, we don't need the Krone stuff. Lemkin, yeah. Yeah, we do. We like Lemkin. I don't know why I've got these Linder tractors. Okay, sure. Anything else of interest here? Anything else of interest here? Hi-ho, cheerio. Oh, you know what? I don't like the TS series. That's why I unchecked it. Place anywhere. I think that's an issue. Proceed. That's an issue. Range Rover. Don't need that. I have a Chevy. Thank you very much. That's a John Deere piece of equipment, even though we're not doing John Deere on this map. Stone shovel. That could come in handy. Blah, 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 blah. Start. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they picked a section around here. I'm going to have to kind of look at and kind of compare notes. See if we can figure out maybe where they decided to, you know, they picked a portion of the map area off the real deal. So, all right, we're just about ready to load up here. And yeah, like I said, the dishwasher ought to be done in a few minutes. I just got home from brunch with the family. Happy Mother's Day. And it was like, okay. let me set up 1 o'clock and started the dishwasher and then realized, oh, wait a minute. That might not have been the best idea. Okay, so let's jog over to the ditch. There's water in the ditch. Who knew? How about that? Oh yeah, we picked this up a Kuhn baler. Now, it's just a straw baler. I didn't get the silage baler. But, you know, we'll see how that's going to go. All right, it's 6:20 p.m. on day 1. Oh, I did some other stuff too. You know what? Now I'm caught. Go. I got a couple pieces of equipment. All right, so I got this cedar thingy that was on sale. That's for corn and cotton and whatever. Because I was like, better to have and not need than need and not have, right? It was on sale and we had a bunch of money anyway, right? And then I got this big old, what is this, a cultivator? Rostel mesh. And I had it painted in our blue. This one actually is a Kinsey. And it came in that color blue. So that's close enough to our New Holland blue. And Rostel mesh we put in New Holland blue. So we have this big old cultivator. So to do cultivate. All right. So, oh, I left the doors open back here. Oops. And I'm going to have to borrow a vehicle, some kind of trailer or something. Let's see what I'm going to have to borrow here to do this. Because we got to move fuel. We're going to have to, your fuel tank does not come automatically loaded with fuel. So, yeah, that might have been a good note for it to have before I purchased it. But somebody did not think to do that. All right, there's not there. Let's go back. Slurry tanks. Miscellaneous, maybe? Now this holds 3,750 liters of fuel. This is something that's designed to be pulled around behind your truck, take out your vehicles in the field. Now that's a mod. This is not. What's the difference? You can change the color. I do appreciate that. Oh, wait, no, you can change the color on this one too. So, I don't know what the difference is between those two. Otherwise, I don't see a fuel truck. So, we may have to lease one of these. Huh. Okay. You know what? Let's lease one because I want to get... I don't care. Just lease it. Because I gotta go get gas and fill up the hoopa-joop. The question is, should we just use the truck to pull it? I suppose we should. Turn that off. And let's back up here. And then we gotta make some. I don't know if we're gonna do any more actual work this evening here as far as this date on the game goes. The issue being, I don't know. I want to get our field situation sorted out. Now, I'm hoping this is pretty much the last of the big equipment. You know what? I might, but that would be smart. Hey, A-Train, this would be smart if you did something smart. Really? It's genius. It would be smart if I actually put the drop point for the store in that field across the way, or back yonder. Ah, that may be where I may put it on the back side. Let me think about this for a second. Hit the map. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We put that covered thing here. Still, because if I do, I don't know if I'm going to have any more big equipment to buy. Ah, that would be smart. Put it here and make it stretch this way. That would be smart. Okay. That way we're not dealing with this ditch now that's full of water, because I don't want to get my feet wet. Yeah. It's so quiet in the truck. So I hope everyone's having an enjoyable Mother's Day, relaxing day. I went out and had brunch with the family. Let's see. Did good. Only had 2 plates. Had a breakfast plate with some hash brown casserole, some very tasty bacon, and a ham, mushroom, tomato, cheese omelet, salsa on it. It was tasty. Hello, hello, hello. Sometimes my W key doesn't like to play nice. Is that all I had there for breakfast? Yeah. I had a bite of jalapeno sausage. That was just a little too much zip for me. It's tasty, but I'd say a little too much zip. And then, what else here? We had, all right, let me see if I'm in a refill point. Refuel. There we go. Okay. I had a lunch plate. Had some salmon, which was lox, effectively, because they had lox and bagel. That's raw salmon. Okay. And I had some chicken something or another. It was wrapped around spinach with a cream sauce. Pecan crusted orange roughy, which was really tasty. And some kind of pork loin with some sauce on it. I had a little bit of cheesecake and a little lemon drop and a little brownie bite thingy for dessert. So I did good. We walked out of there overstuffed. So happy with that. I mean, this, you know, I've gotten smart. And guys, I really recommend you get smart before 30, much less at 50, where you recognize how much you can eat at one time or how much you should eat. And, you know, if you do a buffet situation like this, do a sample platter, okay? Take your plate and just get a couple bites worth of several different things. Sample the buffet. Now, maybe you find something you really like, go back and get more of that. But sample the buffet. Don't load your plate up where it's, I used to be a load master with, you know, I was a crew chief in the Air Force, but I've got load master capability. On a plate, and we'll pile the food on there. So you're carrying back, like, you know, and it's, you have to, like, get a forklift or helicopter support. People are getting out of your way because, you know, you have an oversized load thing on your back and all that. So, yeah. So I highly recommend that you learn early not to overeat. Don't put weight on, because I tell you, once you get past 35 or 40, you start slowing down physically. It's hard to take it off. And then it just really starts hurting your body. Now, what's goofy here, and this is just kind of weak on this mod, is the clock on the radio doesn't sync up with the game clock. That's a bummer. Now, I have a contract out here too. Let's check that real quick. Oh, we're going to go cultivate. Ah, okay, that's why I bought the cultivator. Got some fertilizing and some spraying jobs too. We could go do some spraying or some fertilizing. First, geez, this thing takes a while. Which, actually, you know what? I'm okay with this. Because it's a little more realistic. The instantaneous stuff, instant gratification things in these games, I don't think it necessarily is a good thing. I like that it takes a little bit of time sometimes. All right, so we're going to have 3,600, 800 liters, somewhere in between there, 3,750. Take that back to the farm, offload it to the main tank. We'll return this thing. There we go, 3,750. Oof, that was $4,687 of gas. It's like gas. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, I think when we get done, I'm going to try to figure out how to, if this matches up whatsoever with the actual Frankenmuth. Michigan. I keep wanting to say Minnesota. That's a different map. That's Millennial Farms up in Minnesota. There's a couple of new maps they've come out. There's a North Dakota map and there's a South Dakota map too. I'm not too familiar with farming up in those parts of the country. Not that not that I have a whole lot of knowledge about farming in Michigan, for that matter, or North Carolina or anything else. By the way, did you guys see my post? And I never got a response back from them. They read the message, you know, because Facebook will do that. They'll tag, they'll say, oh, yeah, okay, you got a message. And, oh, yeah, by the way, you read it, and whoever sent it can see that you read it. But they didn't respond. I'm a little disappointed in that. Greystone Farms, because I inquired about everybody being okay after the tornado in the area the other night. And I was kind of like, wait a second, that's not very nice. All right, is this going to start overloading? Beautiful, that's what we want. Hey, Vincent, howdy, howdy, how are you, sir? All right, so now we're going to actually have some, this is going to take a minute, too. We could actually start getting set up for something else then. Let's take, we got to cultivate, right? What, now I got to look up my cultivator, because I don't remember. I think it's a 350 horsepower. How's your day going, Vincent? Doing Mother's Day related activities today? Cultivators. Okay, this requires 375 horsepower, which 2 of our 3 vehicles can handle. Should we take this one out? Should we take this guy out? I feel like we should take this guy out. Can you hear the game sounds okay? I haven't got the sound checked yet, so. And then I'm back on here. Well, this thing is a little bit trippy to drive. Yeah, I was thinking about putting the shed here in this grassy area, but I kind of also like the idea of maybe putting some chicken coops there. So yeah, I decided to use this area that was already paved and put this covered thing over here so I don't have to try. First off, this Jiminy Christmas, this cultivator will not fit in any of the other buildings. It will not clear it. All right, now we got to find field 41. Where's field 41? Field 41, right? Field 41? That is field 41. I think that's at the bottom left of the map. We'll see. Oh, no, it's the ladies' field that we did. Oh, that, yeah. I forgot. Let's see how this goes out here. This thing is such a beast. Remember, currently we have 500 horsepower, but it'll go up to 600 something. So guys, yeah, somebody just give me a sound check. Let me know if you can hear the sounds of the game, if I'm coming through clearly. Oh shoot! No, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, my bad. Apparently, you cannot destroy other people's crops. You can only destroy yours, which is good. You can only destroy other people's crops. Okay, here we go. We're rolling now. Top speed after the ice cream man. This seems pretty nice. Pretty nice. So yeah, we're gonna head down here. We'll set this up on course play, then we're gonna go back to the truck. I think we're just gonna go maybe get another 1,000 liters or so, because I think that tank at the house is 5,000 liters. So we can pick up another 1,200, get in the ball game there, and fill it up. I don't think we'll need to refill it anytime soon. All right, clear right, clear left. You know, it's got street names on here, so I suppose it's entirely possible. There's that W key failing me. It's entirely possible that, I can look that up on the Google Maps and find it. All right, are we at field 40? We are at field 41. Hooray and huzzah! Okay, so let's mosey over here. Let's hit that. Let's figure out where the this lined up. Lined up on the field? Mostly. Gosh, this is so tricky. Tricky, I say tricky, but it's really trippy. Did the lights just come on? The lights just came on. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have. Maybe you shouldn't have brought this tractor. This thing is so crazy. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me lower this. Let's move it along for a second. Okay, that's a pretty good start. There we go. I think we're kind of straightened out. All right, that should do. So we're cultivating the field, right? Let me actually move it along a little bit longer. I mean, we should be good to go, because I should have gotten an indication. If I was doing something wrong, it'd have given me a master idiot alert. So, hey, idiot, you're doing something wrong. All right, so let's take a look here at the contract. And it should say like 1% complete. Perfect. All right, we got it. So now let's do this. Create a job. CP field work. It's got the right field work. Oh, no, it does not. Crud on a stick. Cancel. Draw a custom field. This should be easy. Should being the operative word. All right, let's get here to here to here, 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 over to here, and up to here. Good. Dishwasher's done. Hooray. All right, custom save. Yeah, you put whatever you want, but I'm going to change the name. Rename CP41. I think it's done. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So now we can hit that. Now we go back to it and create a job. Boink. There. And now it knows what field we're doing. Very good. Open, close, generator, multiple tools. Let's do 4 headlands. Smooth the corners. We ain't got to be perfect for this. Automatic up and down. Rows to skip. You know what? It might be easy if you skip the. That might complicate things. Turn on the field. Where's turn on the field? No bypass. Turn on the field. Turn on the field. Rows per land. Nope. Up, down, row angle. 0 degrees. Sure. Oh, that's in the options. Yeah, we want them to turn on the field up. Generate. Let's see how this works. That looks beautiful. And they're off. Hooray. Okay, now I think I drew that line just a little bit off. You see they're just maybe half a meter off the edge of the field. I kind of did that intentionally because of those telephone poles. I didn't want those to become an issue. So, good show. Now, if we hit this, now I could refuel, but I don't want to refuel. What I want to see, that is not that, is this. Is there a way I can actually see? Oh, there it is, 3,749. Where did the extra liter go? All right, so we need to get about 1,200 more liters. Top that thing off. So that gives us a little margin for Right. Cool. All right, guys. Anybody wants to sound off in the chat, I'd appreciate saying hi, but also let me know if you can hear everything okay. Dishwasher stopped now, so that's not an issue. But if you can hear the game, okay. You should. I just want to confirm it with you guys. So we've started our contract. And yep. All right, so 1,200 liters is our target. If we can get between, well, we're shooting for between 1,200 and 1,250. Between 1,200 and 1,250. Okay, here we go. Just want to keep an eye and stand by the R key. The R key, R key, R key. All right, so without spoiling it, if you went to see Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, let us know. Just let us know what you thought of it. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it ugly? Was it better than you expected? Did it live up to the hype of the previews? I'm probably going to go see it next weekend. I'm just real curious to see how they're going to get a certain starship captain, whose voice I think I heard on the promo, and set him into play. All right, we're almost there. That'll do. I think we cut that pretty close. We could hold 1251. We got 1246. I'd say that's pretty good. But yeah, looking forward to seeing Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness next weekend, and then I think the weekend after that is when Top Gun comes out, and that's the big one for me, for a lot of us. Having grown up in the 80s and seen the original, like when it first came out, May 16th, 1986, I think it was. Yeah, we've been waiting a long time for this, and it's just super cool. And I hope it lives up to the previews. And from what I've seen, it does. The report I saw from Ward Carroll on his YouTube page, he got a special preview, but he's a retired F-14 backseater, Rio radar intercept officer. There we go. This will give us the fuel we need at the house. And then, you know what, while we're at it, let's do this. Let's jump out. And let's jog this way. And let's go this way. And then let's think this. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, I think this is going to be good. If we do this right here, I think this will work. All right, so we need Alt Shift. Let's back up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be facing that direction. All right, so whatever we get is going to have to... Let's see if we can do this here. Alt Shift. Nope, ain't going to work here. Alt Shift. Alt Shift. Oh, I'm hitting Alt Caps Lock. What an idiot. Oops, I just hit the S key, which is not what I wanted to hit. Okay, back up a little bit more. A little bit more. little bit more. Just a touch more. I think that'll do. Boom. Okay. All right, that should be our new drop point for anything coming in. So store deliveries will go to the back now and not be out in the road where we have to drive into the... Hello? Drive into the ditch. All right. 4,996 liters. Awesome. Okay. So we can just do this here. Let's hit the key. Hit the lease key. Oh, we leased that. Oh, we leased the baler. That's right. I remember what that was for now. Better go get busy on that. Get in the truck. Let's go. Can't screw around with this. We're going to lose light. We got to go over to those two fields those wheat fields we harvested and bale those suckers. So then we can do something with the bales. I don't know what. We can do something with them. Sell them. Put them somewhere so they look good. So, okay. So I did jump on my, yeah, this will do. And where's the weight? Is the weight on board? The weight is on board. That's fine. Cool. I did... What the heck was I saying? What was I thinking? Crap. Lost track of what... Oh! I got on my Greystone Farms test play. This was the original Greystone Farms, and then I went back and changed it. And we did the second version, which is the one we're actually playing. Let's see, what do we need to go? We need to go to our two fields that we own, which should be to the right here. And we cut straight across to the fields we own, which if we go up here, we'll see this. Yes. Cool. Anyway. And I was trying to do the free-range cattle deal. All right, so I've got the free-range animals mod, which basically all it does is it creates this like net, this grid on the ground out back of the building that otherwise has a fence around it. And that grid is where the animals will be, okay? And then you build a fence however big around that space, and something just did not seem to work. I don't think I have the right mod, because that just didn't do what I expected it to do. What I wanted to do was build a big open space. You know, in the grass field across the street, it's over next to the Methodist Church /shop /co-op and ag. That grass field we bought. All right, so I laid the thing out there to test. And so let's get unfold, I think. Lower the pickup. Change bale size. Yes, we'll take the big ones. And exterior view. Turn the machine on. Anyway, so I was goofing around with trying to figure out how to do cows. And I wasn't terribly successful. I mean, I did figure out how to feed them, which was good. But, so I bought a bunch of bales of stuff. Instead of buying silage, I bought bales of grass, I guess. And then you drop them in the middle of this drive-through thing. I love the technical terminology here, gang, because I'm a professional farmer on YouTube. Alright, I guess if this is done, I just dump it, huh? That kind of makes sense. Why? Yeah, I'm over there. Oh, I gotta close the back? It's not automatic? Boy, I rented a cheap one. Okay, whatever. don't think we need to screw around trying to get every last drop of this stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I learned a little bit about the process. I bought the cows, and anyway, I'm going to have to do much more learning to figure out what to do with them and all that good stuff. Go forward. Yep. So I've got chickens figured out. That's good, but I kind of wanted to do cows. I think. No, that's going to go the wrong direction. Go this way. Keep going that way. There you go. Now, bring the nose back around. There you go. That's it. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. Keep going. Keep it going. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Keep it smooth. Gotta be smooth. Mr. Smooth. I had this fella back in the day, so this is like circa 1994. I was out of the Air Force in 93. So this place in Dallas opened up called Incredible Universe. So Tandy Corporation, who some of you may know is the parent company of Radio Shack, which there's a few of those still around, they decided they wanted to open a big box electronics store, okay, which is cool. And they kind of wanted to have a work environment like Disney. So they were modeling it after. They wanted it to be fun for the workers. So you could do fun name tags, and you could wear like fun hats. You could rollerblade around the store, stuff like that. Right? They just wanted to make it a fun environment and everything, and it was cool. Right? So I worked in home audio. I was selling home audio equipment. I sold Chad Hennings of the Dallas Cowboys his home theater system, his home audio, and he'd gotten a bonus check from the NFL. Cowboys had won the Super Bowl that year. And so, yeah, he was getting some new sound equipment. I'm like, okay, cool. And he's ex-Air Force. He went to the Air Force Academy, flew A-10s over the Gulf post-war. So he was in the same time I was. Anyway, so super cool guy. Anyway, so we had this fella named, I don't remember his actual name, right? And the reason I don't remember his actual name is because his actual name wasn't on the name tag. His name tag said Mr. Smooth. So one day we had this, we had this fella come in. He's Asian. Okay, so not trying to do some kind of caricature here. It just this is what he sounded like. He says, he goes. Somebody asked if they could help him, and he goes demonstratively, goes, "I got Sony speaker this big," like holding his arms apart. "Need more power. Well, Mr. Smooth." I will never forget that. It was hilarious. Sony speaker this big. Need more power. I need Mr. Smooth. So yeah, he was looking for Mr. Smooth. It was pretty funny. Maybe you had to be there. Maybe you just could have giggled because it was funny, because it's funny. No, I don't know how to access this land. Shut it. Shut your pie hole. Let's get that bit. Now here we are cleaning up the bits. I'm just trying to get this nice even amount done here. It's not going to that way. All right, so just get this bit. There you go. Come back this way. That way. There you go. Be smooth now. Let's go. Full stop. Mr. Smooth. Those are good times right now. It's fun. Started working in the home theater department. Home theater was starting to come of age at that point, where Dolby Pro Logic receivers were being made, and then THX came out for your home system. Tomlinson Holman Experimental, for those of you who never knew what THX stands for. And so Kenwood had developed a THX preamp and power amp setup, because part of the certification process for THX, the whole premise was it delivered equal power sound across the front 3 left, right, center channels, plus the subwoofer, and then the left, rear, right, rear channels. Okay. And oh, stupid. Yeah, unload what you got. Anyway, so they had like, it was like a 100-watt amplifier, 6 channels. It's very nice. And then there was a JBL speaker setup that went with it. And the rear speakers were super cool because they faced front and rear. So it was one box you hung on the wall, and there was 2 speakers, and one speaker fired forward and one fired back. Okay, so it really gave you just a, and I think maybe there was a delay built in. I don't know. I don't know the electronics to it. But anyway, it just sounded amazing. And what was super cool about it, actually, let me get to that after I do this part. So, because we were talking about this the other night, a guy I know was visiting an aviation museum in Virginia and took pictures of an A6 Intruder bomber from the Vietnam era. Served through the 80s into the early 90s. Just post-Gulf War, they retired the airplanes. Anyway, I mentioned the movie Flight of the Intruder. And he's like, yeah, the book's a lot better than the movie. I said, yeah, but I used to use the movie for the THX demo when I worked at Incredible Universe. The bombing scene when they bombed Hanoi. When Grafton and Cole fly in on their unauthorized bombing mission, they went downtown, which was downtown Hanoi. There's a place called Sam City, which is where the North Vietnamese would park all of their Russian-built surface-to-air missiles, because they were in an area they knew the Americans would not bomb, because we were stupid. You can't pull punches in war. You just annihilate your enemy. That's all there is to it. Okay, winning hearts and minds may have its place, and you don't want to wipe out civilians, innocent civilians, but there really were no innocent civilians. In a communist regime, there are really no innocent civilians. Well, actually, everyone's an innocent civilian because they've been brainwashed to believe, this and that and the other. But anyway, but as they fly through downtown, at the end, as they come off the attack, they, oh, okay, I guess I did drop it. Lost bail. Oof, that was a big load of it right there. I'll sweep around and get the rest of this. The plane flies out of the screen, okay? So it comes at you, straight at you, and then it flies through you effectively as it flies out of the screen. And they're singing Downtown, 60s song, and what have you. But they hit the Sam parking lot, and the Sams blow up and explode everywhere. And one of them, I guess, flies off and ostensibly flies into a hospital. Well, okay, but you shouldn't have parked Sams in an area where there's civilian targets. And all the bad guys always do this. Excuse me. So, anyway, but that was a tremendous demonstration of the THX sound system, because the plane sounds like it flies through the room. So, yeah, it was super cool. That was a lot of fun. Now, how do we relate that to games? That's a great story, dude. Tell it again. Here's an even better one, maybe, for the gamers. If you've ever played Doom, this is when Doom came out, okay? The original, on PC. And, I mean, that thing was a awesome game. Awesome game. So, we set it up originally as a home theater room, and then multimedia started to become a thing. We had the Philips CDI, which was the original CD or DVDs, and CDI was CD Interactive, and they put games on them and movies on them and whatnot. But they put a top-of-the-line PC in the room. Okay, so picture this. It's about a 15 by 20 room, and it may have been 12 by 20. Let's say it's 12 by 20, okay, because it wasn't huge. We had 4 of these rooms, so this was room 2. Yeah, room 2. All right, they have the Kenwood THX preamp and power amp. The JBL THX speaker system, which has left, center, right, equal size speakers, left rear, right rear, and a subwoofer, okay? And these things are powered, they're like 100 to 125 watts of power each. So they will crank. 60-inch Mitsubishi big screen TV, which was huge for 1994. It's a big TV. Okay. And a top-of-the-line PC, which at the time I think might have been a 286 or 386. Okay? And we played Doom on that system. Yeah, you want something impressive. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was impressive. It was impressive. That system rocked. I mean, the room shook. You blew up one of these monsters and it splattered literally around the room. Because I remember there was big fat head monster things that exploded when you shot them, especially if you use something like the BFG 9000 or whatever, weapon of choice that would take it down, rocket launcher, or I don't know. But, oh man, it was something cool playing Doom on a 60-inch Mitsubishi TV with THX sound. It was awesome. So yeah, fun stories with Atron. This field done now. We have to rent us the Anderson bale picker up or hoopa joop and figure out what to do with these bales, because they don't sell for very much. So, all right, let's go over here and get this field baled. Dude is, let's see, who is driving the other? The dude or the chick? Oh, it's the chick. Okay. Cool. She's doing a fine job. All right, now this field should be easier because I set this up for success. The other day I was watching a Millennial Farmer video. Millennial Farmer's got a YouTube channel, and they're in Minnesota, and there's a Millennial Farmer map. At least on FS19. I don't know if they've done it for FS22 yet. I don't think they have. But anyway, Millennial Farmer, really cool. I mean, it's kind of like watching Laura Farms, where he's an older, I mean, he's not an older dude. He's maybe in his 30s or something. He's talking about doing stuff on the farm and doing this and doing that. He YouTubes and talks about equipment and all that stuff. So it's cool. Anyway, he was out running a baler in the field. And it's just like this, except it was an older tractor. Older John Deere. But yeah, they just hook a little thing up, electronics into the cab, where you can, it beeps at you or buzzes at you when it's getting full, and then you stop and then push a button and it unloads the baler. And that's what we're doing. What it looks like, rolling that stuff into bales. Sweet. All right, this field I got a little more organized, I think, when I originally set it up. So what we're going to do here is kind of make multiple swipes. Do as much of this as we can, because this is ours. Got it. All right, sweet. All right, so a little bit more. We're doing donuts here. One more loop here should be good. G to G, G. Okay, and sweet. Okay. Now, that takes care of the complicated part because most of the rest of this is just... Stop. Most of the rest of this is just straightforward. Oh, you dork. Took off before the thing was closed. Doink. Cruise control. Cruise. The other cool thing was this. I was just watching a Laura Farms video, and they're making silage. So they've got silage bunkers on the farm, which are just big concrete pads with concrete walls around them. And they have old, crusty corn bales, I guess, bales of corn. I think it was corn. They had been sitting around for some period of time. So they had to use like one tractor to haul those over. And, hey, Veronica, happy Mother's Day to you. How are you today? So they were hauling the bales over to this machine that would then use a crane, and it would pick up the bales and drop them into this chopper, spinner, hoopajoop, and it choppered and spinnered and chopped up the bales and then shot them into the silage bunker. Okay, cool. So there was that part. And then Laura, she was shuttling, this was like the next day or so, she was shuttling a trailer, I guess a silage trailer. That's what they were using it for. It was just a dump wagon. Out to the field because her dad was running a tractor around the edge of their cornfield and was chopping up the male corn plants, and these were getting just annihilated, chopped into small pieces, and then they get shot through this thing, and then they land in the trailer behind the tractor. And then she was rotating out the trailers. So she'd run the trailer back over to the farm and dump it, and her grandpa would use another tractor. So they had 3 tractors. Her grandfather would use another tractor, and he had a bucket on the front of it, and he would use that to move the fresh corn silage into the silage bunker, and then was mixing it on top of the bales that had been chopped up. So that was really cool to see that process. I'll go pull the video and share it. I think I shared one in the last couple of days of hers. But if you guys haven't seen that channel and this stuff interests you in any size, shape, or form, definitely worth a watch. So it was very fascinating to see this process being done, and all that good stuff. So, Veronica, how are things in Misery? How's your Mother's Day been so far? Cool. And you are not cooperating with me, Mr. Trailer. So let's just get you right about here-ish. Oh, that'll do. Right, Dumpo Presto. This could be tricky, or this could be interesting. Okay, actually, this could be tricky, or you could just look like a hero. Right, let's go around the front side. Maybe I can just maneuver this thing back. Nice and smooth. If I go back straight, actually. Did I just seriously pull that off? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. That went pretty smooth. Mr. Smooth. I got Sony speaker this big. Need more power. Splotch right there. So yeah, we'll see if I can figure out the cow aspect of things and maybe some cow stuff. I kind of would like to do some animals on this map. We have some options. I kind of want to step out of our comfort zone a little bit. And do some stuff a little bit different. All right, we've got 30 minutes till the lights go out in Miami, more or less. Probably 37 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. I will turn the TV back on. Hey, turn. Formula One Grand Prix of Miami is today. It's actually going to be on ABC, so that's cool. Which, ABC is Disney, which owns ESPN. ESPN got the contract for Formula One, and NBC gave it up. Which NBC Sports Network has gone under. There's a number of NBC related stuff because, well, that's what you get for doing what you do. Anyway, but it's really kind of stupid. ESPN just runs the Sky Sports feed from England. So I guess that's cheaper. Just pay someone else to do it. Okay. Even though they're perfectly capable broadcasters, Bob Varsha and others, David Hobbs, they made a great team used to be on Speed Channel. And Steve Matchett, who was the mechanic. So Varsha did the call, and then you had Hobbs as the driver perspective, and Matchett was the mechanic perspective. So yeah, I used to love that coverage on Speed Channel. Oh, it's 100%, doofus. Pull out. Let's put it right there. This is a place for stomach. Cool. So, yeah, we got the Formula One Grand Prix of Miami today. And Darlington. NASCAR is at Darlington. Which, I think that's in the southern part of South Carolina. I don't remember. That's one of the old classic tracks on NASCAR. It's one of my favorites. And, everybody does throwback paint schemes. So, super cool setup. We gotta come back this way anyway. So yeah, a bunch of cars have throwback paint schemes, which is really neat. My days of watching NASCAR go back to the late 70s. I still have my ticket stubs from Talladega, August 1977. Alabama International Motor Speedway, as it was called at the time. At the time, it was the NASCAR Grand National Series. There you go. This one. The guy Chase Elliott won last Sunday at Dover, Delaware, which is great. He's basically qualified for the airport's playoffs, which is the stupidest thing. NASCAR's done a lot of stupid stuff. It's like kids nowadays just aren't interested in cars. It's almost like they don't want any responsibility for anything. Not interested in cars. Now cars are going electric. You've got this. You've got the Formula E series, which is electric cars, which they make a pit stop in the middle of the race, and what do? They change cars to one with a full battery. That's dumb. But whatever. They sound funky. Hello, Blake. What's happening, bud? How are you? Hey Blake, I got a question for you. I have a question for you, Blake. No? Ready? You ready for this? Ready? This is a big important question. You ready? When you're ready, I'll ask you a big important question. I gotta catch clutch, too. I don't want to be premature about it, but yeah, an important question. You ready? Ready for the question? I'm doing good, bud. Did you wish your mom a happy Mother's Day? You guys celebrate Mother's Day. You were gone for almost an hour. Wow. Was I that boring? I put you to sleep? Pass out? Go to the store? Grab dinner? All right, Blake, you ready for my question? Let me know when you're ready for my question. And ask Clutch the same thing. How about them Dallas Stars? Yeah, baby. Who saw this coming? Big win last night at the AAC. Stars up 2-1 over the Calgary Flames in the quarterfinals Stanley Cup playoff series. Not over yet, I know, but I'm pretty sure people were talking like, not that you were saying this, Blake. Asparagus for dinner, very nice. How do you cook that, Vincent? Do you grill it? Do you bake it in the oven? Do you what's the shoot? Now I'm having a brain fart. Sear it? I don't know. I guess you can sear it. You cook it like on a. There's different ways to cook asparagus. Olive oil, butter. Sorry, Blake, I had to give you a little guff there. Nobody expected Dallas to be in this series. Just saying. Uh-oh. Are we out? Oh man, we're out. Oh, please get me there. 94%. Boo. All the humanity. Ah, there's not another. All right, can we just eject the. Oh, geez, we could have gone to 187-meter bales. Raise, pick up. Well, nuts. I think I pretty well cleaned the field up here. I hate when that happens. You can't eject what you've got. All right, well, that is what it is. All right, let's get back over to the farm. Let me call up, who's our guy over there, Gary? You put him in the oven? Asparagus soup? Okay, I'm gonna pass on that. That doesn't, you know what the problem was, is when I was a kid, all right, I grew up with the Army. My dad was an officer. And my mom would go to the commissary, and I think she got canned asparagus. And that's the most disgusting stuff. Blech. It's just nasty textured. Blech. So, yeah. We're going to need. Where is the, oh, it's a bale loader. There it is. Release it. Back. Yeah. So I was late coming to the asparagus party. And it's not something I actively pursue. Frankly, it makes your pee stink. But I think that's supposed to be healthy. It's supposed to be really healthy for you. So I think if it's cooked right, like if someone puts a little sear on it on the grill, or a little griddle action with some olive oil, and it's nice and crisp and firm, then it's really, I mean, I'll eat it. Don't screw it up though. You screw it up, I'm out. So, but yeah, that's. I had some Easter brunch. They didn't have it out today. I really didn't get any veggies today, except the tomatoes, mushrooms don't really count in my omelet. I did all protein, bacon, an omelet, ham, cheese, mushrooms, tomatoes, with salsa on top, cheese inside and on top. It was good. And then lunch was all protein. I had salmon, raw salmon. So lox without the bagels. And I had a little stuffed chicken something. And I had a little pecan crusted orange roughy. I had some little tartar sauce with it. It's really good. And then I had some pork loin, some kind of sauce on it. It's tasty. Oh, nuts. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay. No worries. I'm going to move our pickup spot here real quick once I get this done. All right. So hit that, hit this, hit return, and hit that. Okay. Now, let's move this, and we're going to turn, we're going to push this spot back. I thought I'd put the equipment facing the other direction. That's why I kept backing away from the other field. So, Blake, what about you? You like asparagus? Veronica might tell us how she makes asparagus. All right, so let's get this moved up here. Jump out. So let's move. All right, which this kind of actually really does exactly what I wanted to do with it, but now I know I can push it back further. All right, so Alt Shift S. Oh, that's not S, that's D for doofus. Doofus. All right, Alt Shift S. There we go. Cool. So any equipment will be facing this way, and now we can get to it. And then all the little schmutz will pile out down that back road there, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So, excellent. All right, let's go get these bales picked up. Also, let's see if we can get our... Which way are we facing? All right, we're facing the other way. Since we took the big dog out and get some work. Get off the field here. The big Pfeffer, Austin Locker, whatever the heck this is. Just freaking, just close the contract. Boston Mock. You love it? And when it's cooked right. Yeah, when it's cooked right, it's good stuff. Hasta la vista, baby. Whatever this cultivator is. Okay, escape. Pay me some money there, lady. Pay me. 11,000. Collect. Cha-ching. All right. Now there's more cultivating needs to be done. There's another $10,000 worth of. So 7 and 16. Where are they? 7's going to be up here. Okay, 7's there. 16 is 13, 14, 15. Oh, 16's over there. Well, I suppose we could run up and do 7, or we could run over and do 16. Sure. Why not? Make some money. If you got equipment sitting idle, it's not making money. 7. Yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll see about the 16. Fertilizing, we'll see. Sowing, we'll consider. Spraying, we'll look at tomorrow. I think if you cook the asparagus in olive oil and you sear it, and I think a nice touch is grated Parmesan on it. I think that makes a really nice dish. Side. Do some of that. I won't eat the tips though. Do you eat the tips? The spear part of the spear, tip of the spear as it were. You know what? Let's go for it. Dig this view. Look at the house and the flag picture. Yeah, kind of like that. That's pretty slick, gang. I like it. calling it H2O. Dr. Boucher. Eat the water boy. How's everybody's weekend going? Welcome to the program. I'm A-Train. Happy Mother's Day to those who which it applies, and if not, I hope you did something nice for your mom or thought about her today. Not everyone may have their mom anymore and what have you, so I have friends who lost their mom recently and had a little bit of a tough time today. I can certainly understand that. Okay, so now that he's filled the ditches up with water, now it really complicates things like turning big tractors. These ditches, you have a ditch on the right, a ditch on the left. Get this turn right, and you're in trouble. Houston, you can see a really bright light just appeared in Minnesota or Michigan. Yeah, space station we understand. We think A-Train just turned all the lights on his tractor. Apparently it's bright enough to see from space. Where it's very cold, by the way, in case you didn't know that. This, according to Khan, because revenge is a dish best served cold. It's very cold in space. There's some really actually with reference to that because that's from the original Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, as opposed to Star Trek Into Darkness, which is with the fake Khan. Benedict Cumberbatch, Mr. Doctor Who, and Sherlock Holmes, whatever. Doctor Strange. You know what? Hang on. Let's set this approach up right. We got space over here. Let's set the approach up. Hey, this is a nice sized grassy area. Why can we buy this? This gives a nice little grass field to work from. Tell you, you know what? And if you were a new farmer to this map, this might be a place to consider. Although you're really far from the cell points. I mean, this is a nice, flat, open, grassy spot. And then you've got some nice, a couple of fields up here you could buy. It's pretty slick. Think about it. It's like Slick Rick. Now this is going to be a bit tricky. I don't know if it's going to differentiate. It should. Let's put this down. Start. Stop. Okay, now. What did I just do? Back. No. That didn't work out. No. This. Create a job. CP field work, field position. Got it. Sweet. All right, we'll do, I think 3 passes around the headlands should be good. No, do 4. 4 may actually get the entire field. Pretty much. Oh, you're not doing that. Blockhead. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no. No, no. Wait, do I have control? I don't have control. I don't have the tractor. Stupid. Horseplay. Gears, work lights, da 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 da. Lean forward. Left shift. Contract HUD toggle. Horseplay start and stop driver is right alt 0. Open the mini GUI is delete. that's supposed to be Y. There. Look, dude, seriously, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. See, this little grassy thing we're on right here, you can buy this space too. So yeah, there's a lot of nice little field space over here that you could buy on the cheap and plant your own fields right along the railroad tracks, or just set up your own base and all that stuff. We went big. We went big. That's pretty good to do. Set this up here. Yep, good. Now, delete key brings up first waypoint. Go, Hoser. Thank you. Okay, that's underway. All right. Now let's go back here. The T7. Can you guys hear the tractors all right and everything? I still haven't gotten the sound check from you guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear the tractors? Can you hear the game? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hang on. If I'm going to sell these bales, where are we going to sell them? I think there's straw bales. Animal dealer, 60 bucks. All right, let's see. I'll turn on the green glow on the map. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Or do we want to keep these bales? I don't know what we want to do. I don't... You know what? If we got sheep, I think you use... Although I think you don't get the round bales. Maybe you get the square ones. For the sheep to create their own little, like, bedding and stuff. Huh. I haven't done sheep. Anyone? Sound check? Can you hear the game okay? Bueller? Is this thing on? Hello? 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 Okay, let me pull down here. Ah, shoot, hang on. That. And this. That. And then hit this. Start slowing down here. Okay. That. And then 1, 2, 0, 0. Yes. Yeah. All right, we're on the formation lap. Here we go. So I'm going to turn the sound on. All right, so you may hear that behind me here for a minute. The first lap is always the most exciting of a Formula One race. Okay, good. All right, let's see here. I think we're going to be able to get all this in one fell swoop. Let's put the arm out here. And just use the drone view. So I don't know. I guess maybe we... Whoa, wait a minute. We may have more than 24 bales here. Yikes. Think about that. All right, so maybe we'll see how many total bales we get. All right, Here's the deal. We'll see how many we get. If we get more than 24, I think we will save what we get above 24. That makes sense? I think that's a little compromise there. Because, I mean, we harvested these fields, and we got all this stuff. We're going to sell these fields as soon as we get these all scooped up. Okay, here we go. Start of the race. Lights out, everyone's away. The Ferrari of Leclerc is in front. It's the two Ferraris, then the two Red Bulls, then the Mercedes. Well, Hamilton and oh, Sainz has split the two Ferraris. Oh, Hamilton's under attack. He's in 7th now. He just lost a spot. You guys like Formula One? Then here's the fake marina, because it's Miami. There's not water around for them to have a real marina, right? So they have a curve, and they painted blue for the water, and then they put a bunch of boats in the infield in a fake-looking dock and water situation. It's hilarious. Oh, Alonso got past Hamilton. Okay. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff here. Formula One's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And this is the first time they raced in Miami. So what they did, if you guys watch football, there's the Hard Rock Stadium where the Miami Dolphins play. They built a track around the parking lot. And it's like a 3-mile circuit. Super cool. Pretty technical setup. But, you know, Miami's such an international city. International flavor, Pitbull, you know, Gloria Estefan, you know, you think of Jennifer Lopez and all this stuff. Will Smith was a song in Miami. You know, it's a big deal. And so yeah, Formula One always attracts a big, you know, high-end, you know, crowd and what have you. Of course, there's a lot of money involved in it. All right, so let's see if we can get. Okay, there's 3. There's 6, 9, 10. I see 10 more, and we can hold 6. All right, so it looks like we're not going to get a full deal, and I think we may hold on to maybe 4 of them. I don't want to be stuck with just, you know, like, with too little. You know what I'm saying? Have any of you guys played and you've done sheep? How much should I have? How much hay should I have? So there's those 3, there's those 4. Oh, we've got room for 9 more bales. Oh, there's one hiding back here. So I think we are going to have an extra. At least 1. So we should have room for 6 more. It may just be 6 on the field, though. If there's 6 on the field... yeah, there's 6 more on the field, aren't there? Got exactly 1 load. Number 5 on the field. Okay, hold on. Is that it? There's 5 on the field? You know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll get 1 more. We'll save the other 2. I'll come back and get those and take those to the house. And we'll just have 2 hay bales sitting around. I know we could buy them and whatever. But I kind of feel like, you know, hey, look, we got them. Let's just use them. So it's Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Bottas. And they're coming around the complete lap 3. Cool. All right. So let's get rolling over to the Hoopa-Joop. Daniel Ricciardo is an Australian driver. Really great personality. He had his helmet done in an Ace Ventura Pet Detective, or in his case, Daniel Ricciardo Pet Detective scheme. It's hilarious. On the top back, it says "Laces out, Dan." It's he's a hoot. Okay, the contract is finished on 7. So what I want to do here is let's get up this stop sign. Hold up for a second. Okay. Alt-0. X. Get off the field. And then we're going to take the money and run. Oh, take the money and run. Take the money and run. There's a telephone pole in a very poor position. That's the only problem with these fields up here. Although I would consider splitting them along the telephone line if I bought them. Just to make life easier on yourself. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to see how smart this thing is. We're going to park the tractor, right here. So now. Oh, there, complete. All right, we'll accept this contract. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so now what I want to do is go here, clear the current course, go to here, set a destination, and we want to pick. Okay, they're heading that way. Oh, geez. Please stay out of the ditch. Wow, this thing has issues. Okay, I'm going to let it figure it out. No, you know what? I'm not going to let it figure it out. That is probably disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, no, hey, stop. Don't hit the mailbox. Thanks, jerk. That was a little too weird for me. I took out a mailbox. I'm not happy about that. Sorry. Let's drive this thing down here ourselves. Doofus. We'll get them set up, get them working. Then we'll go deliver those bales. We'll go pick up the other 2, running back to the house. To the hoops. I left 2. Well, I might pull one back. 3 to take to the house. I think that would be a plan. We'll make a few $100. Actually, make a, I think, $1,200, $1,300 maybe, $1,200 for $64 a bale. We got 21. I think we're gonna sell 20. We got 23 total, I think. We'll sell 20. Keep 3. 3 is just nice. When it comes to bales, it seems like 3 is a nice number. At least to me. Does it seem like a nice number to you? Seems like a nice number to me. Alright, is that a stop sign? No? Spin tires on pavement? I'm just not a fan of these telephone lines running through these fields. We're that close to them. Not a fan. I gotta say. Not a fan. I do like the added water into the ditches. That's pretty cool. Although I think it'd be cool if they could set it up so the water kind of rises and falls. Like, you know, during dry months in the summer, it kind of goes away. And then, you know, when it rains, it fills up the ditch. When it snows, there's snow in the ditch. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of nice. All right, here we are. Okay, that looks like a good start. Let's go here. Let's create a job. Let's do this. Let's do oh, we got a target. 4. Yeah, generate. Someone retire the car already? Oh, Zal. Or is that one? Oh, that's one of the Alfa Romeos. All right, that looks good. Yes, hooray! It started. Okay, here we go. You know what? This is stupid. Oh no, I do. You know what? I guess we're keeping 2 then. I thought we might as well just go back because what I was going to do, I figured I was going to take 1 off of the deal if I had 1 extra, and was going to dump these next to wherever you're supposed to dump them, and then do some Tom Brady football and lob them into the catchment area. But that way we could separate 1 from the pack. And, well, I should have thought of that and just picked them all up and saved the trip back. But in theory, I could take the pickup truck over there and do it. Woo! Oh, Verstappen is all over the back end of Leclerc. Who's not a fan of Verstappen? Oh, there he's making the move. Fans go wild. Verstappen's got the inside of turn 1. He takes the lead. Leclerc's going to try the crossover. Nope, can't get him. Verstappen into the lead. And the Dutch fans go nuts. Where are we? Heck, I looked away from the game. Where's the green glow? Oh, it's over to the right. Okay, I see it. We got to drive. I missed the turn, but that's okay. Back up there. I forgot we were driving somewhere. I'm watching people driving somewhere. I forgot that we were driving somewhere. That was dumb. Duh. Red Bull fans are going to be jazzed. The Ferrari fans are going to be jazzed. We Mercedes fans are not so jazzed. Their car sucks this year. And Hamilton's giving up on them. Oh, crap. Bollocks that up. Dang it. Oh, now we're... Well, wait a minute. Now, we're not actually hooked. We're hooked, but we're not. We're not hooked on the arm. Oh, this sucks. Dang it. What am I doing wrong here? I need to go... I can't go back much further that way. There we go. Ugh! I had it. You get it? We're clear? We're clear. Oh, thank goodness. Ah, stupid. If we'd been paying attention in the right place, we wouldn't be on this part of the road. Paying attention in the first place. I say in the right place? Okay, so here's where we need to be. And that seems to be the spot where we need to drop this stuff. So, nice of them to show us. I feel like we're in a radioactive glow here. Now, did it just turn off automatically because I found it? Or is it still there and I'm just inside it? And no, maybe not. I don't know. Holy crap. Never mind. Take them all. Take them all. There you go. Thank you. Wow, we made $10,000 there, gang. My math was off. Oh, I know why my math was off. Because I was thinking per bale as opposed to per 1,000 liters. And those were like 500 something liter bales. Oops. I can math it. I mathed that wrong. So yeah, $10,000. Cha-ching. Makes up for that expensive gas we bought earlier. Gas. And it'll pay for the rental of the trailer. So there we go. And now we'll go back and collect those. No, we're not. We're going to take the truck over there and do it. Right. Because it will be easier. There we go. Wiggle my way onto the road here. Okay, so then the next order of business, as we just lost the power, I have a battery powered keyboard, USB keyboard. It says Alabama Crimson Tide on it though, so there. But the W key doesn't seem to like to be pushed for an extended period of time. So it's best to set the cruise control. In theory, I was right next to the shop. I could have just dropped the trailer off at the shop. That would have made sense, but I wasn't thinking about it that way. Oops. This apartment complex calls me and say, listen, what is this crap? Otherwise, there's going to be a relocation of master control for the A-Team headquarters. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to pull over here. Okay. Stop here. Drop here. Okay. Hit that. Hit that. Return it. Yes. Okay. Back. Alright. Don't need these on anymore. Let's run around and clean this thing up for the night. We've got to make some decisions on what land we're going to purchase. That's what I'm trying to get to. We are close enough to fuel up right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, I like it then. We didn't have to pay because we already paid for that gas. Duh. Oh, we need a spotlight out here. Let's fix this right now. Right now, gang. Hit this, this, construction, decorations, lights, and we need 180-degree big automatic. That will do nicely, I think. Yep, I think that'll do. There. Fixes that problem, doesn't it? Well, look at that. We can see now. I think we've had a pretty good first day here on the farm, gang. What do you think? So yeah, if you're going to play this Frankenmuth map, absolutely go around and collect all the goodies to start with. Make sure time's on 1x speed. And just run around and pick everything up. Get the $2.8 million or so for doing so. Because we have no loan. So that's pretty sweet. I don't know if I can pull in. I think I've got the... in fact, I'm pretty sure I've got the front loader set up in the way. So run around, pick up all the little trinkets that give you the free money. Then come back and, yep, I had the front loader stuff sitting in the way. And get you whatever you want to do. All right, so let's, lights off, flashers off, engine off. Yep. All right. Safety car? Where are we getting a safety car? Oh. Verstappen's pulling fastest laps and pulling away on this thing. All right. All right, let's get on over here to the fields. And then we're going to grab those last two bales, put them in the back of the truck here using our super strength. And take them back to the farm. The contract ought to be complete on this other deal by then. We're at warp speed here. Look, it's A-Train. He's gone plaid. Nice. Hey, how about that, gang? Huh? Oh, that's what I'm starting to need right there, that one. Undo that one. That one. Those shouldn't be going anywhere. X to close up the gate. That, tell me that doesn't look realistic. That's pretty slick right there. Slick like Rick. Who's going right here? Ooh, who's fighting here? Alonso and who? Oh, Alvin and Ocon. Oh no, that's okay. That's Vettel, Latifi, and Magnussen at the back. Okay. Nothing to see there. Move along. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday Funday, gang. I'm A-Train. If you're joining us for the first time, this is Farming Simulator 22, now available on Steam from Giant Software. The 22 version is a little pricey, so if you're interested in maybe trying out the franchise, of course there's a lot of videos available to watch. But if you want to try before you buy, I might suggest you get Farming Simulator 19. There's tons of mods for it, which a lot of the mods were built into this game, like the Seasons mod, and there's just a number of things that were built into 22 that were mods for 19. The sound's better for 22 than it is 19, but the gameplay is very similar. Yeah, if you can't afford 22, go get you some 19 and enjoy the game. And then maybe, you know, later down the road, catch a sale or something and get you FS22. All right, so where do we want to put these? Excuse me, where do we want to put these? I think we'll just put them back here on the grass. I don't want to put them in the way. We have all this grass here that we can put like chicken coops or, you know, stuffs right here. This looks like a line up. Oh, you know what? No, let's put them. They could wind up in the way over there. I know where to put them. All right, the contract's done. Hooray! Just put them over here next to the building. Yeah, this will do. Ah, yeah, that'll do nicely. Be a good spot. Okay. R, super strain on, pick up, right over here-ish, and set it down. Blink. Pick it up, right over here. Doink. Do that. So right over here. Set it down. Doink. Pick it up. Move a little closer to the other one. Doink. Well, that makes it look more like a farm, doesn't it, boys and girls? I like it. Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's close up the doors. Let's see what's in the shop here. If you guys don't know what's in the shop, I think the light switch is over here. We go over here, we hit the R key. Oh, actually, I think we just hit R key. Oh, it's a flashlight. We turn the lights on. Oh, left click. Duh. There's our sprayer. There's our dump wagon. Oh, turn off. Wait, no. American flag and everything. There's our seeder. There's our fertilizer trailer. Awesome. And over in this barn, hangar, whatever, is our plow. Oh, not that. And our harvester with its 45-foot header. Oh, it's a monster. It's a monster mash. All right, now we're stuck. That off. cruise back around here. Oh, cool. I see where we are. Lights on. Fights on. All right, so if you're doing lumber stuff, the lumber mill's down this road. We're on this road up here at the top of the map. I'll show you here in a second where we're at. And if you're doing sugar beets, that's the sugar beet facility across the road there. So, get us turn, because this is, again, another tricky road situation where we got ditch on the inside of the turn and ditch on the outside of the turn. Okay, so we're in the upper left-hand corner of the map here. Oopsie. That. All right. So you can see where we are there. We can go ahead and turn our course, clear that course play back. No, not that back, that back. There. So yeah, this is the field we just did. Here's the lumber stuff. This is the dirt track if you want to do ATV racing and stuff. Super cool. This is one of the 3 farms. This is a farm. Here's the oval track if you want to do some oval track racing with your buddies. And then here's the cabin in the woods where your trophies are collected and stuff for doing the treasure hunt. So yeah, so here's that property. Let's look here. All right, look there. So here's that corner piece I was telling you about, $64,000. You can buy this piece, you can buy this piece, you can buy this piece. If you just want to have little grassy strips right there by the railroad tracks and the road, easy access in and out. So that's a real nice thought. So we're right here. There's a major east-west road at the north side of the map. Then there's 2 north-south roads, 3 actually. These are bigger. And then a major east-west road here at the bottom of the map. So, let's go here. Collect. Back. Hit that. Hit this. Get back to the house. And now that we've actually cleared those fields, while I'm thinking about it, let's stop here. Let's go back to the map. Farmland. Sell. There's 81 grand. Sell 42 grand. Why'd you sell the fields, A-Train? Because they were wheat fields and we bought them so we could harvest them and then turn around and collect the straw and then sell them. And then we get the money back because the field prices do not change if they're harvested or not. Doesn't matter the state of them, which probably should. Like this full field of sunflowers right here, right? I would have a base price for the land, and then depending on the state of the field, and in this case this is going to be almost ready for harvest, you know, you add what's the harvest going to be worth, and you know, maybe 10% off that or something like that. should be right up here on the right. This is field 12. I think this is the north end of field 12, which is the field adjacent to our property. So it may be something we consider buying. It's currently planted with sugar beets, which I have no interest in. But it's a big piece of property that would allow us to kind of expand on the farmstead over here. And I don't know if we wanted to just have a big field to do a canola or, you know, whatever crop on. Oh, hey, we gotta check that out. I didn't even think of that. We gotta check out the custom calendar that they did. Oops, just in the last one. Pop filter. Pop filter. Pop filter. Talk about. Do pop filter. Talk about. Do pop filter. Do. Okay, there's a song to that. It's actually pop music, but back in the day, it's probably older than most of y'all. I left the light on in the darn... Did I leave the light on? I think I left the light on. I did leave the light on. Yes. That light's off. Close enough to top off? We are close enough to top off. All right, we're topped off on fuel. Sweet. All right, that's beautiful. Love it. With the wash rack and the gas and the fuel rack right here. This is a Roston Smash, whatever. Of course it's cold. It's Rostal Smash. Rostal Smash. Hulk Smash. Whatever. Just tell me when I've gone so far and you won't let me go any further. It's like it yanks it out of your hands. So stupid. Big old blob of useless information. Alright, I like our cultivator. Very good. And a big mamba. Honestly, this thing may be overkill for this map too. But, you know. Okay. Oh, crap. Understeer. Let's see how this works here. Clear that? Kinda. Kinda. Kinda not. That looks about good enough. Thought we might have room for one more implement in here. I mean, basically it'd be like the plow or something. Have to be long and narrow. So, Q. All right, let's open her up. can't believe there's not a door here. It's like I can't believe it's not butter. It's like there's no door. Hooray! Okay, we have gotten our work done. Now, the question comes back to what do we want to do as far as buying property? So here's what we're looking at. Kind of focused over here. We own this little spot right here. Wow, they only have 30 laps to go. .4 seconds to change 4 tires on those cars. 2.4 seconds. Okay, so what are we going to do? We buy this field. We buy these fields. We talked about this. This field, this field, this field, combine basically this space, and this space. Take this space here. I mean, we could, make it part of here. I mean, this is one big field, but it's got this nice big open space here. This is a nice field. We could turn it into 2 fields effectively. We could turn it into 2 fields effectively. Yeah, that's not bad. 37 acres. Break that down into a couple of, like a 20 acre and 17 acre or 18. Something like that. I really don't want this little notch right here. That would work. And I guess part of the answer to the question is, do we want to do animals? With this space right here, we can put chicken coops in, right? So let's back out here. And let's go over here. Free range sheep pasture. I've got to look at the mod. I don't know how this works. But basically, I think this traps the sheep within this space. It just doesn't have fences around it, which is kind of silly. Because it doesn't have an associated building like this one. Let's hold 100 sheep. Let's hold 195. Oh, this is the free range sheep barn. Gotcha. So, I don't know. But yeah, if we get field 11, so you've got all this space over here, which really sets it up to be a nice farm. If you just want to buy a farm and then build your, setup, it's not, it's nice for that. All right, chickens now. We could do a couple things with chickens. First off, we could do a chicken coop right here behind the house. Could actually probably do 2 of them in here. Just have to move that, get rid of that tree. Could put 1 there. Could put 1 here. Right? Or we could put a bunch, put several. Boom, 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 boom. All through here. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. What about the sheep barns? See that? You can put 2 of these in here. Or I could do 1 sheep barn and do like 2 chicken coops. Okay, I can move the shop area. That's easy enough. I don't think I want to goof with these until I figure out how to actually use them, because that would be kind of silly, right? So, as far as property goes, though, all right. So this is sorghum, which we have the header stuff um, to harvest, right? This is corn, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, calendar. All right. Sunflowers, now plant earlier. Canola is, we're in the middle of canola season. So, and canola is a big time crop. Big time. Oh, this is the one you have to access with the stupid train. So I see what they've done there is they've incentivized it by really jacking the price because you have to pay for the stupid train. So, you know, whatever. Sorghum doesn't pay a whole much. I'm interested in canola and soybeans. Depending on how much you sell, yeah, the train will pay for itself probably in 3 or 4 tons. You know, you're making $400 more per ton. And renting the train's like $1,000 or whatever it is. I don't know. So, yeah, soybeans and canola and their calendar schedules. So you want to have one planted now, and it harvests basically in July of next year. Soybeans plant April, May, and harvest October, November, which is cool. Wool sells well. Cotton sells pretty well. But boy, the equipment to deal with cotton is expensive. So I'm gonna have to look up and see what is involved. Hey, wait a minute. Animals, general types. Okay, let's look at sheep. You feed them grass and hay. You produce wool. To sell the wool, you have to grab the pallet at the sheep pasture with a pallet fork, transport it to the spinnery, or bring it to your own production point for further processing. Well, that seems easy enough. Huh? This is pretty straightforward. Now, the pigs will eat anything. They produce manure and slurry. You take care of them, they will reproduce, and be sold for a profit. So I think we may look at doing sheep and chickens. What do you guys think about that? I mean, we're familiar with chickens, right? We got room to do chickens right back here. What the hell am I hearing? Oh, alrighty. The weather station. Whoa, hey, no. Ah, yeah, actually, chainsaw, come here. I got a job for you. Poof. Fix that. Now that won't be in the way. No, no. Alright, let me get rid of this other one too. All right, so let's look at chickens. Chickens, bark, bark. Free range holds a lot more. Collides with player. Really? Did I run? I did. I was dumb. Get out of the way, fool. Let's get back over here past the weather station. Stand by it, since it's annoying. Stand there by that annoying thing for now. Okay. Excuse me. We can put one here. We can cut that corner on the road and just change the layout of the road a little bit. And then would there be enough room to put another one over here? I think we'd have enough room to do two of them this way. No, it would be kind of tight. Okay. Let's reevaluate then. Let's think. All right, this is going to be close. We need to be able to get into the shop there. What if we did like two of them? Well, we can definitely do one here. Kind of like the idea of having a backyard, though. Doesn't have to be huge. We just put this right over here-ish. Let's do that. Okay, so now we need to put like a fence around it. This kind of fence would make sense. There. All right. Pinned in. Cool. All right. There's the chicken coop. So let's mosey over here. We got us a little dirt splotch here, and now all we gotta do is bring chicken food. Okay. So let's get some chicken feed ordered up. P here. Big bag pallets. Wheat. That should do. Okay. And then, no. Chainsaw, I tell you, gotta keep it under control. Landscaping, a little painting, turn around this way. Do this, make this a little bigger. Cool. I think that'll do. Dirty spots here and there. Some imperfections. Cool. Nice. All right. So there's the chicken situation. Now, I do need to go all right, now we gotta go get the tractor again. Just when you thought it was safe to put everything away. Let's hop in. Now what we need to do here is park All right, cool. So now we do that. Go ahead and get the food set up, and then we'll order the chickens. All we gotta do here is drive right over here and boom. Bag empties itself over top of the target area. Sweet. Now that there's food, start. So now we do this. Let's just take a look here because I want to understand. Free-range chicken coop. You have no animals yet, right? Okay. Let's get some animals. Now this will hold 720. R. Thank you. All right. We want adult chickens. Wait, we can order 60 of them at a time. More. And we'll get some little ones. There. Okay. Cool. Chickens. Now, let's see what. Food effectiveness, grain 100%. So this will come up very quickly. This is more chickens than we're used to having. So. All you gotta do is take this over and just hold it over top of that little trailer icon. There's your offload spot here. There we go. And then bing, it disappears. Which is weird, but okay, whatever. Somebody's going to smack the wall, and that's going to be a safety car right there. Virtual safety car. You're going to need an actual safety car for that. Get that car off the track. Lando Norris done popped the wall. Right rear of his car. Ooh, hey. Holy crap. Hold up. Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm trying to get the stupid forks up. There we go. Got it. Oh, that was close. There we go. Awesome. car. Who just pitted? Perez pitted. We got fresh tires. Switch back to the medium tires. Medium tires are faster. There's 15 laps of the race left here. That's interesting. He's going to bunch the field back up too. Stop. Okay. All right. So there we go. I think that's enough. Let's take a look here. And hit this. And hit this. And now grain effectiveness 4,000 liters. 100%. What? It takes a little time for them to. It'll take like into tomorrow. It takes them a few hours or whatever. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and order up some more. And we'll get that stuff loaded in here. That's a lot of chickens. That's double the number I'm used to. I usually use the stock pen, and that's max 360 chickens. So yeah, we've already got 360 chickens, and we can double this. It'll take, well, they'll go to, the 60 younger chickens will not reproduce for 6 months. They'll start producing eggs in 2 months. Nope. This. I wonder if I can turn off that little net image. Nice. See if there's a huh. Ooh, oh, excuse me. Hello, chickens. Ah, hide grid. Boom. Got it. There we go. Took care of that. Figured it out. This ain't gonna be free. We're just gonna get it over there. I don't know if you can use super strength to carry these over there and clear them up. Not that it would make a lot of sense, but pretty good as is. Yeah. Now, I think the good thing, I'd like to think the good thing is, I think I made the fence wide enough around the grid that we won't catch any chickens actually walking outside the fence. Because they do on the stock deal. I think the control grid is a little small, but the fence is a little tight compared to it. I don't know how much this thing will hold, but apparently it holds quite a bit. So we may have to consider growing a wheat field to support our chicken population. Chicken or oats, because we get sheep. I think sheep eat oats. No, sheep eat grass, right? I have a plan in that. We have grass fields available to us. The ones on the east side of the map along the railroad tracks I was referencing earlier. And what we could do is just buy them and then mow them, bale them, and then sell them. And let the grass grow back, because it's not an actual field. You shouldn't have to do anything to take care of it, right? Oops, doink. All right, that should give our chickens plenty of feed. Total effectiveness 10,000 liters. Yeah, their health will bounce up here. So, all right, we'll just have to keep an eye on the feed. Now, so there's the chicken situation, right? So, do we consider a sheep situation? goes over into that next field. Well, we'd have to... no, that's going to put us in a position where it crimps our ability to get our equipment out. We may have to do these across the street. You know what I'm saying? We have to go over here and do these. There's a lot over here. This actually would be a pretty good location. We kind of make this a big... We can make a little turnaround point at the end, make a little cul-de-sac. If we put two of these like back to back, and then just make it look like it had a big, fence area around it. And what's the deal on sheep again? Let's go look in the. Let's go research this for a minute because we'll make sure we kind of understand. Okay, grass and hay. We have hay. Things are getting interesting here for the race. Okay, so yeah, so we've got some options here. Oh, excuse me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this puppy around here. Perfect. All right, gang. That was pretty productive, I think. We still have to decide what we want to do about purchasing fields and whatnot. But that's kind of the end of day one, I think. 9 o'clock. So I think we'll call a halt to the episode there. And I'm going to do some research and some decisions. And we'll see what we want to do for our next episode, which I will probably look at doing either tonight or tomorrow. So make sure you guys give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel, let them know about Farming Simulator and its family of games available from Giant Software on Steam. Help spread the word, help us grow the channel, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Subscribe. More great content coming soon. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Also, join us on Discord. There's a link in the description below. You can see my Steam library, Tower 3D Pro library, make game requests, discuss this and other games, show off pictures of your car and things of that nature. And also, your financial donations are greatly appreciated because we don't have enough people for me to get paid for the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of video that I have uploaded here to YouTube. But I hope you guys appreciate it. And if you want to make a donation to help support the channel, we're working towards getting a webcam. So if you guys want to see me on web camera, then that'd be great. There's a link in the description to our PayPal. Yeah, I see. Really, Vincent? I've been going for 3 hours, bud. I'm planning on doing more later. I just need to take a break here and watch the end of the race and relax for a little while. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate you being here, and hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, and happy Mother's Day. Wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond, I'm A-Train. It's over.